Oh, what's going on, everybody? So check this out. I wanted to jump on here today and put this video up because I got something that I want to talk about. And what that is kind of piggybacks off of the video that I posted yesterday and the short that I uploaded today. And pretty much what that is that we need to continue to talk more about how we've been positively influenced by the Tates. We need to talk about how Andrew and Tristan have positively influenced this younger generation up to the generation of men that are in their 30s and 40s. Because let's be honest, I'm 32 and they've influenced me, and I know that they've influenced men older than me. So we need all of these people to speak out. And it's not just for the Tates and because of their situation. Of course, that has a lot to do with it, but that's not what it's for. To be honest, it's for us. It's for the generation of men that are going to come behind these younger guys. Because what's going to happen is if we don't speak up, other men are going to be afraid to talk like the Tates talk. Other men are going to be afraid to preach, masculinity and how we need to become free minded thinkers and how we have to be able to think for ourselves and how we have to be able to get out of the everyday rat race. People are going to be afraid to talk about it because they're going to see what happened to Andrew and Tristan, and they're going to be like, I can't deal with this. The average man could not deal with what they're going through. They couldn't, man. They'd be goners. They'd be out of here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dude, go to jail. Okay, whatever. Not for nothing. I'm not going to get into that on this video. But, you know, it's different. Their situation is different because of what they're fighting against. So the average man who jumps on YouTube and talks about, you know, masculinity, dude, they couldn't deal with it. They couldn't deal with it at all, you know. But we need people to start being vocal about the positive impact that they've had on us, because if we don't start talking about it in a massive amount, the people who want to talk about it won't. And we need people to talk about it. We need people to talk about masculinity. We need this brought back. With the way that our country, our world is going, society as a whole, what we need masculinity. We need it to correct society. We need to correct society with masculinity. And it's not toxic. It doesn't have to be, the whole red pill, blue pill, white pill, green pill, orange pill, whatever color pills that they got. And it doesn't have to be these, high value alpha male. No, it doesn't have to be that. It just has to be men being men and being what you stand for, having, core values and morals that you can conduct yourself by, and that if you have a family, you can lead your family by. That's what we need. And that's what the Tates are speaking for. Of course, they say other things. Of course, they talk about other things. They're supposed to. That's that's what they do. But the masculinity part of it is really what we need out of it. That's where we get the most value from this. And if we don't talk about it, it's going to go away. It's already being pushed out the door, and they're getting ready to try to close and lock it. So we need to go ahead and start pushing this door back open, and we need to start getting out here and voicing the positive impact that they've had on us. And of course, it's going to help them as well with the case that they're fighting. I mean, why would you not talk about it and, get their name out there and bring more light to what is going on? Because obviously it's wrong. What they're dealing with is wrong. It's corruption. It's whatever you want to call it. Let's just call a spade a spade. I mean, let's just be honest. But if we don't talk about it and we don't shine the light on it, like I said, they're going to end up shutting the door on masculinity. And we're all just going to be a part of this woke leftist mob. Except for the slim few who can continue to, think for themselves. So look, guys, get out here, talk about it. Talk about how masculinity is a positive attribute in your life, and how before you started listening to the Tates or anybody else, you can even name other people who you listen to: Bedros Keuilian, Ed Milet, Brad Lee. You can talk about these other people too. You could talk about even some of these young guys, Myron from Fresh and Fit. You can talk about these guys as well. You could talk about these other guys, man, who are masculine men who are very successful. And you could talk about how they've inspired you. The only reason why I'm saying the Tates is because the Tates are fighting a battle now because of wanting to talk about the masculinity part of it, and for trying to free a bunch of not just young men, but men of all ages. They're trying to free men of all ages from this battle that's going on. That's the only reason why I say that we need to speak about them. We can't let this fade to, the dark side. We need to keep light shined on this. That's why I say, man, if they've done something positive for you, do something positive for them. Stand up and say something. It's all going to be worth it in the end. They did something for you, do something for them. If you've been a part of the real world or Hustlers University and you've made money and you've been able to make money, they did something for you. Speak out about it. If you've been going to the gym and you've gained confidence, if you got a six pack, if you got in shape, if you were overweight and lost weight, if you were able to get a girl for the first time because of what they've been talking about and the messages that they've been, putting out there to everybody, if they've helped you in any way, you need to get out and speak about it. If not, you're selfish. So check this out. Get out there, spread your message of how you've been positively affected by their message. And let's work on bringing these guys home, man. Not only that, I miss the emergency meetings. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Get out there and talk about how masculinity, really positively influenced your life. It's all going to be for the best, I'm telling you. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.